Hello, my name's Julia Johnson. I'm the Digital and Publicity Officer at the Williamson Art Gallery, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this painting from our collection, Jocko at Lunch by George Lance, painted in 1855. Lance was born in Essex and worked in London, though he's actually buried in Birkenhead, in Flaybrick Cemetery. He was greatly acclaimed during his lifetime for his work in the genre of still life. 3 of his paintings were amongst the 157 gifted by Robert Vernon to found the museum that's now known as Tate Britain. As a still life painter, Lance would have been extremely familiar with the symbols and traditions dating from the 16th and 17th century Dutch and Flemish traditions of still life, known as the Golden Age, and some of those might be on display in this painting. This isn't the only artwork that Lance created to feature a monkey. His painting The Red Cap, dated 1847, is in the collections of Tate Britain, and this version of The Red Cap, dated 1857, is in the collections of the Rijksmuseum. The tradition of painting monkeys in human clothing, acting out human actions, is known as sangery, and actually dates from that Dutch and Flemish Golden Age of 300 years before Lance. This painting can be read as quite fun. We see our little monkey, Jocko, eating his lunch of some fruit, which he's cutting with his own knife, whilst being watched by a little bird. All very sweet, but let's look to those traditions to see whether there's anything else going on. In those original sangery traditions, monkeys in human clothing were not meant to be examples of fun. Instead, they represented the folly of human actions. Whether it was drinking in taverns, practicing alchemy, or going to war, sangery paintings depicted some human actions as foolish, stupid, perhaps even sinful. So what are we then to make of Jocko, who just looks to us like a monkey enjoying his lunch? Although oranges and grapes would have been very expensive fruits, so he could be accused of indulging himself a little bit here. But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Lance was celebrated for his own talents, in his own time, for his own work. You can understand your tradition without directly imitating all of its symbolism. Lance may have borrowed from these traditional images simply to create work to entertain his own audience, something we know that he achieved with enormous success. You might have seen this painting on one of our children's summer arts worksheets, which can be downloaded from our website. He features on the animals sheet, where there are more questions to get you thinking about this painting further. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.